want to learn how to edit videos in minutes without complicated software? In this video I'll show you how to create amazing edits with CapCut, even if you're a complete beginner. First, you need to download CapCut for free from the App Store or Google Play, and once installed, open the app and start a new project, as you can see right here. If you're on phone, the new project will look differently, but it's basically the same thing. When you click new project, the first thing you're probably gonna see is this big import button right here. And that's where your editing will start. So let's click on it. You cannot see this, but I'm choosing from my computer. You choose the video you want to edit. I'm just gonna choose a random video I did a long time ago. And now your video is here. To start editing, you need to drag it and drop it right here. And now, I'm just going to show you the most important features that you're going to need. The first feature I'm going to be showing you guys is the split feature, which is the most used one and I think the most important one. Hello everyone, welcome back to my splits your video in two, and then you can delete one if you didn't like it. And that's basically what it does. It's a crucial part in editing. The next feature I'm going to be showing you is this delete left and delete right. I personally never use them, but if you want to, you can delete the right side or the left side of this line or the right side of it. I usually prefer just to split where I want to and delete that part. Okay, the next thing I want to show you, which I literally just used, is this undo and this redo button. It basically undoes what you just did, and if you messed up you can redo it back. It's a very helpful thing because if you delete an important part you can just bring it back with a click. Okay, there's a lot more features here. There's delete, but I personally think this delete is better, or just click CTRL plus X and it's just gonna delete the whole thing. Then we have, when you click this, the reverse feature, pretty self-explanatory, as well as the mirror feature, which literally mirrors the whole thing. Then there is the rotate, which basically rotates your video, and the crop ratio, which you can choose how big you want to make your video. For me, it makes no sense to cut anything, but for you guys, if you make a dance video and you don't like the left or right side of it, you can just cut it out. A very important feature. And there's something else, but it's Pro, which I'm not going to be discussing in this video. Okay, so those were the basic stuff. Now let's go to the editing part. I personally just use the text, stickers, effects, and transitions. The others are not that important for me, but I'm going to show you them anyway. For the audio, basically there's a lot of audios and music, but I would advise to check it for copyright, because I've been copyright striked from YouTube because I used one of them, which is why I would prefer to just look in YouTube library, or if you're posting on TikTok, look there. A new feature that was added is this copyright here, which is very cool. After you put everything and edit everything, you can go right here and check for copyright, which is pretty cool. So if you click this, it's just gonna analyze your whole video and tell you if there's any copyright. But I'm not sure if this is 100% legit, because some platforms prefer, or not prefer, but have different copyright rules. So just check on YouTube library or TikTok library before posting. The next icon is text, which I use a lot. Maybe not so much now, but before I used a lot of it. You can have AI generated. There's the already done effects and text templates. But if you don't want to use them, you can also use a normal text. So you basically just drag and drop it. And what I'm doing here is just CTRL plus the mouse. And there's your text. The good thing about CapCut is you can edit and see the text at the same time. When you double click this text, this window will pop up, which you can edit your text with. So let's just write, I don't know, this is a text. Just to show you guys, you can change the size of it, but I prefer to change it right here. And you can rotate it as well. I prefer it here because you can literally just put it wherever you want it to be, like right here. You can make it thicker, underline it, or make it a little curvy. Yeah, you can also make it big letters, small letters, mixed letters. You can change the color of it. And the most important part is this window right here, which is the preset styles. It literally does everything for you. So if your text is not that visible, you can just make it with these. So you just choose whatever one suits your video, and you place it wherever you want. I personally use them a lot because they're saving a lot of time. Now we have some more things which I don't use, but I'm going to show you them anyway. There's this background which just adds a square behind your text. You can make it more visible, you can make round edges, you can make it high or wide, width, yeah, wide. And yeah, that's basically it. You have the glow, but it's, I think, Pro. Yeah, you need Pro, CapCut Pro for it. It adds a glow basically. Then we have shadow, which adds a shadow and makes your text look more realistic. I like that one, I use that one. And we have the curvy, which I've only used once, but it's, yeah, it just curves the text basically. And you can make a circle. Okay, so that's the text. Now you can also add animations. There's a lot of animations like this one. It's typewriter. You can make how long you want it to be, but that's only the in part. You can also choose an out part like that one. It's just gonna disappear. Or you can do a loop, which I usually do when I speed things up. Or yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I usually write ×2 or ×3, however fast it is, and yeah, it just loops. Then we have some new features which I personally don't use. You can use text to speech. So if you don't want to use your voice, you just choose a person.
This is our text.
And you write your text and it's going to read it out for you. The next feature are stickers, which I don't use that much, but yeah, they're a nice feature. I mean, you just take one, you put it there, and then you have an arrow. You can make it bigger, smaller, you can change it, you can rotate it. Yeah, that's basically it. You can add an animation to it, so if you want someone to look right here, just put it right there, and people will look at that. You can also change the color by some of them, but yeah. The next one is effects. So basically effects are parts that I don't usually use, but they could be interesting, like the shake. Yeah, as you can see, it shakes the video, or you can add a blur depending on what you need, and you can add a dramatic effect on your video with this. The next one, that's basically it. The next one is transitions. I use them a lot. They're a very important part in my editing and basically everyone. So let's say you have split ends right there, and let's say right there. I'm just gonna delete this part because it's not important, and you see how it jumped, and sometimes that's not that great, which is what transitions are for. You just put one right there, you can make it bigger, wait, you can make it bigger, you can make it smaller. I prefer it to be small, and then it's just a transition. We're just getting earn extra. The only thing you have to keep in mind though is to not cut out your voice. I think we're just getting but yeah, basically, if you use it correctly, it can be a very important part in your editing skills. And there's a lot of them as well. And not all of them are pro, which is a great thing. Then we have filters, but I personally don't use them because I do gaming videos. Even with them, I would use the adjustment. I never use it, but if you want to use it, you can use it in your gallery or right here. It's basically the same thing. You can change the temperature, you can change the colors, the brightness, the contrast, you can add highlights, shadows, or sharpen your image, make more clarity, and yeah, it will look like a glitch. The good thing is you can add this to only a certain part of your video and then for it to go on normal, which you cannot do in gallery. You have to cut out the videos first and then edit. And I think those are the most important features of CapCut. It's a very easy, simple tool to use. Everything's shown to you, even if you um, don't understand anything, you can just read. Like when you add there, drag material here to start and create. So you just do that, and then if you hold on over these icons, it says what they are. And I feel like it's a very, very easy and probably the best platform to edit on right now. In the next video, I'll be doing another how-to video, so subscribe so you don't miss it. And see you in the next video, guys. Bye!